Oh, oh, I'll make no apologies. 5. Hopefully the quality is better than last time, but I don't know. I'm just going to clean the camera lens. Oops. It seems fine. Okay, great. I think it was to do with the internet connection on Sunday. It wasn't great. Okay. It's shared. That's Joshua. He's put stickers on me. Hello. Welcome. Let me just put Skype on. So welcome to the stream. I really enjoy doing these streams. I really enjoy sharing this wonderful message from the comfort of my own home. It's really beautiful. So welcome to the stream. I do these streams twice a week, usually on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. and Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Hands all sweaty. And you watch through YouTube, and you can ask questions through Skype. And my Skype is Rebekah Maroon. I'm also going to be doing a monthly meditation or sitting session once a month on a Sunday, which you can join. For this month, it will be July the 15th, I believe. I've written. Yeah, so 2 weeks. So yeah, the 15th of July. And it will be 10 till 11, so it's only for an hour. So I won't be here once a month from now on a Sunday. So you're free to have a lie-in once a month. Or join me for the meditation. What else do I have to say? I think that's it really at the minute. So all the links are below this video for my website, my event, and my other information. So go to rebekahmaroon.com to find out more about it. If you feel drawn to, that is. Because this is all about what you feel drawn to, whatever you resonate with, whatever you're pulled to, whatever you're attracted to. Whatever you're in love with. Whatever makes your heart want to sing with and rejoice in love. So if that is the case, then follow that and go to rebekahmaroon.com. So I've called this stream You Are All You Need, I think. And the reason why I've called it that is because everything is here. All the answers are here. This body is a compass. A compass. It tells you everything. It tells you how you're feeling, what you want, what you don't want. It tells you all these things. And I'm still, this body, brain thing is still learning to listen to that, to trust that, to be open to that. And without revealing my personal circumstances too much, there's been something that I've been ignoring. I've been ignoring it. And it's so obvious, but I just was ignoring it because of ideas, I guess, ideas that I had of what I would like, what I do like. Ideas based upon what I've experienced. It's great to have ideas of things, to learn things about what you've been through and to learn what you would now like based upon that. But to choose that over what the body is currently feeling, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy to believe or follow an idea as opposed to what your current experience is, what your current feelings are. To choose the intellect over what the body is telling you, what you feel. But we are so trained to follow that, to follow the intellect. I mean this as machines, just as machines. As machines, we've been told this is the way things need to be. Follow this, follow the ideas of society, of what you think, of what you learned in theory, rather than to allow what you currently feel to be the compass. And so I'm still learning that. Although I'm still learning that, but it's weird because I've always followed that. I've always followed what I felt to some extent. But then I think as I've got older and become scared, I suppose, we stop following what is so obvious. So I'm still working out the logistics of it, but just to acknowledge what's really happening, what the body's really feeling, is such a relief. It's such an empowering thing, because you know exactly how you feel. You know exactly what's going on. The body's like a beacon. So this is all you need. What is happening is all you need. And that's great news, because what's happening is all there is. So where is the problem? If the problems arise here and the solutions arise here, then where are the problems? What is making you pedal away from this, from what is happening? What are you pedaling towards? What do you believe is out there, seemingly external to you? What does the world have to offer that you don't already have? You've been told a lie. You've been conditioned into a lie. And the first lie is that you exist, that there is someone there, independent. And with that lie, of you being someone independent, of you existing as something separate, then other lies can just be attached to you so easily, can be bought into so easily, that you will find what is missing. Externally. That there's something else that you need to complete you. But this robot is just a machine. It's a beautiful machine. It knows what to do. It has intelligence. It's flowing. It doesn't need a separate independent driver. It doesn't need someone tagging on, claiming to control it and be in charge of it and responsible for it. This is part of the illusion, and it causes so much stress. It causes so much unhappiness. So much confusion. When life is really simple. There's a fly flying around. So what you're straining and struggling for out there is what you are. It's here. What you're longing for out there is here. This body is not the problem. This body with its conditioning and its wants and not wants is not the problem. This is an instrument. Beautiful instrument, a beautiful part of this orchestra. I might as well just tell you. I'm considering putting my kids into school, not mainstream school. I found alternative school that hopefully I'm going to like, and I'm going to visit it next week. Hopefully it's going to be suitable and they can get a place in it. At least until secondary school. They'll home ed them again, but I think it just feels so right, this option that's come up. It just feels so I've been struggling a lot doing everything, being the everything in this household, and so the body's been saying, you know, this is hard and this is a struggle and this is just not pleasant. I've been ignoring it and just carrying on, and I just just to acknowledge that has been such a relief. And so obvious that's the solution. I love home ed. I love how the kids that I've met are just so free and so just free thinkers, and they're just really spontaneous and free. They're not caged into this schooling system. So I just want to do that, but I think at least until they're 10, they can go to school for a little bit and get that contrast and see the difference as well. So there are benefits to school, I think. And this school is very much about creativity, and it's not so much academic, it's just more so creativity, musical things, going into the garden, playing. So hopefully, hopefully it works out. And just to open up to that, possibility of that. And you know it's right because it feels right, it feels good. It feels good, it's so obvious, it feels good. And then I'll be free to do what I enjoy. I don't really enjoy running around, going to activities all the time, and rushing here and there, having to be sociable with other mums, and I just don't really enjoy that. It's just not me, but I've been doing it because I had to make other home ed friends, and it's been nice, but it's just not what I want to do with my day. So I'm not a perfect person at all, a perfect human at all. And yeah, I'm so beautiful, but I'm beautiful, I'm perfect, and yet I'm not. This is not about being a perfect human. It's not about getting to the end finishing point. You never can. As the human robot machine, you're just going to always be growing and understanding, and not intellectually, that as well, but like just opening to this, to life. It's like flower growing. It's a seed, and it grows and it grows and it reaches up. It just keeps growing until it stops growing. The only thing with a human is just the body's growing from a baby to a teenager to an adult. It's growing and growing, but it has this added thing that's making that growth difficult and a struggle, making that growth and that opening depressing and hard. It's stifling that natural growth, that natural unfolding of that form. So you're never going to find the end of that. I remember being like tired of that journey of growing and just tired of it. I'm really lazy. I remember being really tired of that whole spiritual development path, and it's like endless work to do. But that's never going to end. But the problem was, it's not a path or a growth for you as that person. The person was tired of it because it was about, when am I going to get there? When will I arrive at this rest place of peace, of freedom? And the only rest place is this realizing, or this collapse of that illusion that you are someone, that you exist. That's the only rest there is. The discovery of what this is, of who you are, and of what you aren't. The collapsing of that energy, that position of you being the experiencer of life happening to you. That's the freedom. And then the flower or the human's free to grow without it bothering anyone. And then that growth becomes beautiful. Everything is taken as a lesson. Everything is teaching you something, teaching that robot machine something. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So the question is, who are you? Who are you? Can you find a place where you are? Can you find a location of you? You're certain you exist. You're certain that you're listening now. You're certain you're sitting here. But you can hear my voice. You can see the computer screen. This is a discovery of something out of this world, out of this form-based world. So you can't find yourself in this world as an object. You can't answer that question. You can't find it. Everything that appears is a temporary form, appearing and disappearing. So any answer, anything you think you have, when you found, and you know, will disappear, will be lost. And you're afraid because you think you will be lost, because you think you exist as a form. You're a limited form. And that's why there is suffering. You think you have been born and you will die at some point. And that's the fear and the suffering. How to maintain myself? How do I keep myself safe so I can exist forever? But this is the freedom to discover that you were never born. That what you are now isn't something subject to duality, to birth and to death. That's the only worthwhile discovery. What's going on? Hang on. How many cubes do you want? All of them? Just give us some. Oops. Okay, so let's see if there are any questions. Oh, hi, Claudia. Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful. Hi, Rebecca. Good to see you. Did you do meditation or self-inquiry? If so, was it useful to break down the illusion of separate self, and do you still use it? I did do meditation for many years. I meditated. Self-inquiry, not so much. I did a bit. I tried to do a bit, but I found it really mental. Trying to find the answer to that question, who am I? So I didn't really do that as a practice. I tried to, but it was very, thoughts became really activated and trying to answer the question. If so, was it useful to break down the illusion? Was it really useful? To break down the illusion. Well, I can't see it like that. I can't see it in that. To see it that way means you're seeing it in a timeline. So was this practice useful to get to this goal in time? Was I can't see it like that. So meditation, self-inquiry, the little bit I did happened. Going to talks happened. Was it useful? It's just what happened. And it's not that linked or is joined to what I'm talking about now. It isn't what I talk about now. It isn't as a result of doing meditation or yoga or whatever practices. So all these things happen. So being born in Swansea happened, moved to Nottingham happened. I don't know, like meeting a friend called Laura happened. Leaving school happened. Having a breakdown happened. Going to meditation groups happened. Hearing Tony Parsons happened. Going to see Lisa Cairns happened. All these things happened. Doing online talks happened. All these things happened. So all I can say is that they just happened and they aren't linked. They aren't as a result of the previous thing. It's just what happened. So if you're looking for a technique of how to break down the illusion, and you're trying to ask me what I did to break down the illusion, then what I would say happened was there was a following of joy, love. There was just an openness and a readiness looking to find answers, and then there was a finding and a resonating with that particular speaker at the time or that book at the time, and then a new book would appear or a new teacher would appear, and there was, oh yes, and I'd follow because I liked them, I resonated with what they were saying. That's what happened. So what I would say to you then is follow whatever you resonate with, whatever speaker or book or group or whatever that your heart resonates with, that you feel yes, and you want to follow. That's all I would suggest. Like life is doing this. Life is putting the person there, the speaker there, the book there. I often see people moaning about speakers, but just don't follow them then. Go with whoever you like. Whoever you resonate with. Like when they speak, it touches something. You feel it. There's a resonance. Just follow that. So if it feels really good to meditate or self-inquire, then do that. It's obvious. So obvious. But it isn't, because we've been taught not to follow that. It's too simple to follow what feels good. It must be hard and difficult. And do I still use it? I love to meditate or just sit. I love to sit. I really find pleasure in that. It's so simple, but I really I've begun to really see that I actually enjoy that. It can be labelled lazy or not doing anything, but actually I really, really enjoy sitting around. I do. So I still do that, yes. I began to do Reiki again, which I haven't done for a while, because I enjoy it. I enjoy it. But this is not about it leading somewhere, it getting to something. It's just for the joy of it, for the pleasure of it. I don't sit and try to meditate to get somewhere, to get to this quiet, still place. It's just an enjoyment of whatever's coming up, whatever thoughts are appearing, whatever sensations are happening, whatever sounds are appearing in the house or on the street, whatever the eyes fall upon. It's just an enjoyment of that, of what is happening. Yeah. Thank you. Is it Anne or Paul? I don't know. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Anne. One of the love and the relaxation. So this is it. Everything you want, everything you need is here. I mean, how wonderful is that? It's all here. It's all happening here. Freedom is here. The love is here. What to do on a practical level is here. Everything is here. You are enough. Nothing is lacking. Okay. So I shall leave it there, and I'm back on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday I'm back at 10:30 a.m. So hopefully you can join me then. Okay. Bye.